all you need to know, the Bloomberg Quint podcast that prepares you for the day's business. Good morning. You're listening to the Daily Morning Update from Bloomberg Quint, and I'm Alex Matthew. Today is the 24th of December. First of all, from all of us here at Bloomberg Quint, here's wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Now, here's everything that you need to know. In the assembly elections in Jharkhand, the pre-poll alliance between the Congress, the JMM and the Rashtriya Janata Dal has won majority with a total of 47 seats between them. The BJP managed to win 25 seats and was significantly short of the majority of 41 seats. The Reserve Bank of India yesterday bought 10,000 crore rupees of the benchmark 10-year government bond while selling 6,825 crore rupees of the 2020 bonds as it sought to cheapen long-term borrowing. The RBI set a cutoff of 6.5462% for the 2029 bonds. Yields slid after the auction results and they extended last week's declines. At the end of yesterday's session, the yield on the 10-year government bond had fallen a further 3 basis points to 6.57%. Lenders to Jet Airways have decided to seek fresh initial bids for the bankrupt airline, according to an exchange filing yesterday. The grounded airline is undergoing insolvency proceedings at the NCLT, and its committee of creditors are seeking a buyer to recover dues. In the regulatory space, to protect consumer interest, the RBI has said that on a peer-to-peer lending platform, the permissible exposure of a lender to all borrowers should not exceed 50 lakh rupees at any given point of time. The Finance Ministry has declined to share Swiss bank account details of Indians, saying it is covered under confidentiality provisions of a tax treaty signed between India and Switzerland. In international news, a Saudi court sentenced 5 people to death for the murder of government critic Jamal Khashoggi, but ruled that last year's assassination wasn't premeditated and said it didn't have enough evidence to incriminate 2 top officials close to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Dennis Muilenburg was ousted as the chief executive officer of Boeing, a once unthinkable turning point for the US industrial champion, now engulfed in turmoil after 2 deadly crashes of its top-selling 737 MAX jetliner. David Calhoun, a General Electric veteran who had served as chairman since October, will replace Muilenburg as CEO and president from the 13th of January. The move followed a rare public rebuke earlier this month by the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration. Just last week, in fact, Boeing said it would temporarily halt output of the MAX, which has been grounded since March. Wall Street experts are wondering whether the Federal Reserve is quietly doing more to calm the U.S. repo markets than just the headline-grabbing liquidity injections that have captivated observers for months. The New York Fed runs something called the Foreign Reverse Repo Pool, a place where other nations' central banks can park cash. The amount outstanding has shrunk by 18% since peaking at $306 billion in mid-September. A reduction fits with the Fed's goal of building up reserves in the banking system to keep the repo market orderly following the tumult of 3 months ago. In international markets, U.S. stocks edged to fresh record highs in light trading as investors chased gains that have added more than $5 trillion to valuations this year. Treasuries declined. Asian stocks have begun the day flat, in line with global trends, with volumes muted. With that, it's over to Darshan Mehta for the trade setup for the day in India. Good morning, Darshan. How are we looking today?
Hi Alex, good morning everyone. Global cues are muted at this point of time. The SGX Nifty is also indicating an absolutely muted outlook. But lots of stocks that we need to watch out for. Reliance Industries, Bloomberg reports that the court has sought detail of the company's assets after the government petitioned to stop a proposed stake sale to Saudi Aramco. The Indian government is fighting an arbitration case over profit sharing and royalty payments with Reliance and its partners. Watch out for Vodafone Idea as well as Bharti Infratel. The long stop date for merger completion of Indus Tower with Bharti Infratel ends today. The merger completion announcement is yet to be announced. The government approval pertaining to FDI enhanced yet to come, and the long stop date of the merger was extended by 60 days from October 24th to December 24th. NIT Tech has approved the buyback of 19.6 lakh shares at rupees 1725 per share, aggregating to 337 crores. The promoters will participate in the buyback. Hindalco will be in focus. Muri refinery in Jharkhand has restarted production of alumina, which was shut since April 10th. The company said it may not need to import alumina now. JSPL will be in focus. The Australian court has approved the proposed restructuring scheme of external debt for the Australian subsidiary. IRCTC has signed an MOU with the Hotel and Restaurant Association of Northern India. Chalet Hotels has entered into a franchisee agreement with Hyatt India Consultancy for the Hyatt Regency Navi Mumbai. Pidilite Industries arm will invest 49 crores in Home Vista Decor and Furnishing. Great Eastern Shipping has delivered its Suezmax crude carrier to its buyers. The vessel was contracted for sale in November 2019. NR Agarwal Industries intends to take a viability study to set up a 500 TPD Duplay board Unit 6 as part of the expansion plans of the company. Lux Industries, in which the promoter sold in 3.8% stake in the company. RBS buys 1.8% in the company. The promoter said that the stake sale was executed by the promoter group as part of the strategic divestment process. And finally, Eveready Industries Dovetail India Fund acquired 5.5 lakh shares. ICM Finance was the seller. But there's much more you need to know before trade actually starts. For that, log on to our website bloombergquint.com and click on the All You Need to Know tab, and you'll be prepared for morning trade.
Thanks, Darshan. And as always, thank you all for listening in. Have a great day and season's greetings once again to all of you.
I hope you enjoyed listening to All You Need to Know. Did you know that you could listen to the show on the IVM Podcast app? On the IVM Podcast app, along with this, we have a number of other shows which you think you'll enjoy. Listen to Cyrus Says with Cyrus Brocha as the host. Listen to Paisa Vaisa with Anupam Gupta. The Scene and the Unseen with Amit Verma. Or Shunya One hosted by Shiladitya Mukhopadhyay and myself. Check out the IVM Podcast app to get more talk content that you will enjoy.